Hello, Hope Stars. You know what time it is? It is time for WASC, when the Western Association of Schools and Colleges come and make sure that we are qualified to do what we do. And we need you, Hope Stars. We need you to shine bright. So here is a real quick review on what you need to know in case they ask you. Here we go. What are our three R's? Somebody tell me. All right, here we go. Respectful, responsible, and resilient. You don't quit for nothing. You keep coming back. Leg hurt, hip hurt, you tired, gotta help the people. You come, you are resilient. That's what we do. The three R's: respectful, responsible, resilient. Now, what is our vision here at John Hope High School? Our vision is to offer you a variety of strategies for you to actually be successful, to grow into becoming responsible students. As you know, we're diverse and all of our personalities are complex. Let's just go ahead and admit that. And we will be going into a diverse and complex society in your post-secondary world after graduation. What is our goal? What is our vision? That we have a peaceful campus, an environment where you are responsible for your behavior, and your parents and guardians and all the staff, we support you in that success. We do everything that we can to motivate you, and we want you to be college and career ready always. And so that leads us right into what is our mission. Our mission is that each individual student's needs are met. What do you need? We know you got to catch up on credits or you wouldn't be here. And what are also our main goals is to provide you those things that you need: the missing classes, the missing graduation requirements that are standard based, academically rigorous, instructional. Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It means that you really putting in effort and you're learning and you're growing academically as well as a person and as a responsible citizen. And we make sure that you get your graduation credits, and we certainly cheer you on every step of the way. That's our mission. We are here for you. We love you. Now, what are the school-wide learner outcomes? Have academic success, own graduation, a peaceful cultural awareness and tolerance, and of course, expect responsible behavior. But what does that spell? That spells hope. Have academic success, own graduation, peaceful cultural awareness and tolerance, and expect responsible behavior. Hope is at Hope. We expect this of you as students of Hope. Now, no institution is perfect. Everybody, from our individual self to organizations, are here to learn and grow. So what are we doing? What are we working on? Well, there's no right answer. But if you say something that we already do, ask them if they know about it, and if not, have other students explain it to them. So, I mean, we might say, I might say to a student, I'd be like, Chris, what do we need to work on? You'd be like, you know what? Maybe we should play music in the morning or something, so to maybe help students get here earlier, since we know we're working on improving attendance time. We got a lot of students that come to school every day, but what time do they get here? What can we do about that? I mean, it's up to you as students. You can say what you want to on that. And again, for what are our strengths? That will come from you. That will really come from your heart. I can get the credits I need. I'm able to talk to somebody when I need to. I'm able to get something to eat. You never know what somebody's going through. So those are the things that you would say, that if they ask you something about that, you would talk about that. Not right answer, but if students say I like graduation celebrations. Oh yeah, when we do that, and the tacos or nachos or whatever it is. Oh, I wish we could do tacos. That would be really nice. But anyway, you get the point. So that's just like, what do you like? What are we good at? What's working for you? And the next question is, what instructional strategies do we have? I just gotta hold this. Y'all have to excuse me. Try not to get it in the camera. What instructional strategies do we have? Think, pair, share. Like we might say, ask your neighbor, or turn and talk is all in the same thing. This year we've been doing a school-wide instructional strategies development. So we started the year with cubes. And what does cube stand for? Circle, underline, box, eliminate, and summarize. And we have allude. Allude was what we started doing later. So you know what allude is. So look that up if you don't. I can't think of the exact. I don't want to get it wrong. Wait, hold up. Oh, it's not over here. It's over there. Where did I put it up? Anyway, alludes. So that's. But basically, I can tell you what it is. It's learning. It's designed to help you break down charts. So when you're doing your strategic or your standardized test, there are different other things where you're doing informational reading of text. You can see what's missing, like what is being done, who is it talking about, like what are the parameters. I wish I could remember right now, but it's too late. But anyway, let's go on. Let's keep hope alive. What behavioral strategies do we have? Restorative practices, like, some go down, you get in mediations and community circles. A lot of you all get a lot of verbal warnings. You have one-on-one conferences, parent conferences, and we've got, like baseball, we got 3 strikes, and we do other interventions if necessary. Maybe you need to talk to somebody else, social worker, Miss Ochoya on campus, or Uma that's right next door, as some of you do already. Now, what incentives also do we have school-wide? This is going back to what I said slightly before. Award certificates for ingenuity completion, perfect attendance, attendance improvement, I-ready completion, I-ready improvements. And of course, we do the celebration of success, and we do all the awards, and that's a big deal. The teachers and faculty and staff are always so proud to sponsor that for you. That's not the school budget. That's us loving you. What school-wide consequences? So I won't go into the details on this one, but I will do one that's just called the school contract, because some of you all need to relook at it. Sorry, I just couldn't help it. Okay, here we go. What is an IGP, and when is it addressed and by whom? So the IGP is your individualized graduation plan. That you go over with the counselor, the principal, and the A through G counselor, Ms. Raboli, Ms. Cortez, Principal Luyana. What is an ILP, and when is it addressed and by whom? An ILP is an individual learning plan, and that is usually the counselor or the principal or the AG counselor. Now, I'm excited about this next question, but it says, what is SEL and how have we addressed it? What is social emotional learning? So SEL, so you all know that Ms. Anderson does the Monday lessons and activities during the advisory period. Again, we also have community circles. And if there's an argument among 2 or more students or student and staff, we have mediations. And if you're in DrSeeLove's class, my whole philosophy is a soul-centered classroom where SEL is in everything that we do. What is our attendance like, and how does that impact your learning success? I'm going to just read from this. Although some students are here every day, many students are absent way more than 6 times a year, which means we have a high chronic absenteeism. Next question to reflect on. The next reflection question. And you don't have to say what you hear exactly. You might be able to add something else to it. You may be able to give some more insight, because I'm thinking 6 days, 6 times a year, we deal with it a lot more than that for individually. So when you're talking to the WASC visiting team, if they ask you a question, feel free to speak freely. Like, I've had some medical health challenges. I'm actually one of those chronically absent students. But I do my work at home. I do my I-ready at home. I do my this at home. I might work on an essay at home. So you can speak to it. Don't be afraid to admit you one of them students that don't come to school every day, or that you come late every day. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. Just talk. The truth shall set you free. What is our enrollment like, and how does that impact our school staff and students? We are over enrolled, and we were at the time we did this report, which means students are in small classrooms and some students outside. Oh yeah, we got the 3 buildings and 4 teachers, and we're getting more because the school's got hope and we're in action. Not everyone gets to have an in-person class all day. A lot of classes are on ingenuity. Outer weather can interrupt instruction because classes have to combine. What are Hope's main goals for you guys? Students, we want you to be safe. We want you to graduate. And DrSeeLove, I want you to educate, because you got to educate to elevate, educate to elevate, and yes, of course, graduate. But educate to elevate. What's next? A graduation. It means that you're on to the next level. And we also want to make sure you're prepared for that next level. That's why we've got our partnerships with people like LA Trade Tech, who are coming out here and making sure all of your college applications and things are in, your FAFSAs are in. That way that once you have that diploma, it's up to you what you do next with it. And what partnerships? We can break that down a little bit more. So who's here at the school? Some of you all have had different classes over the years. Some of you have had different classes over the years, so you know the different partnerships we have. But let's just go over a couple of them. And even if it wasn't this year, you did it last year. Don't forget to talk about it when you're talking to them. But we got ShareFest that's coming here. They're relatively new, but they're here. Work experience and college and career prep. We got Study Smart that's coming to work with you one-on-one for tutoring. Guitars in the classroom, learning how to play the guitar. Once you complete the class, if you met that, then you get to keep the guitar. Also, Theater of Hearts. We have had the acting. We've also had the creative writing with poetry, with supplements. The classes that I teach, film integrated art, and creative writing within the English context, and Unusual Suspects, where students are writing original scripts and students are performing and having all of that. And there's a couple of others, but that's the gist. So let's talk about that. Now, when do we have tutoring and credit recovery? Every day after school except Tuesdays. Many of you all are staying and work with your teachers, Miss Davis, Mr. Roberts, or Mr. O'Connor, myself, and Miss Anderson. Our testing coordinator, intervention prevention coordinator, works with you all individually. And last but not least, who are the people on campus? Miss Davis, math teacher, DrSeeLove, the teacher assigned to English class. Mr. O'Connor, history. Mr. Roberts, science. Miss Uliana, principal. Miss Wallace, I call Super Wallace because she always comes through and gets things done. She's our office manager. Miss Cortez, our counselor. Miss Anderson, the interventionalist. Miss Campbell, the attendance counselor. Yeah, don't come to school and see if she don't at your door. See, where are you? We got things to do. We got to help you graduate. Miss Ochoa, our psychiatric social worker. So your mind is saying you need somebody to talk things out through or listen to you so you can go within to get to your own answers. Miss Ochoa is here for you. And Miss Raboli, the A through G counselor. Do you have what you need to go to the next level when you get to college? So there's a fantastic team with our arms fully wrapped around you at Hope. And next week, when they get here, we're going to need you to back us up and talk and know what you know and show what you know and gain. And last but not least, we love you. I know you would have rather read this yourself, but I hope this helped. DrSeeLove, I'm out.